Thanks for doing this today with me. Been trying to get you to do this for ages. And why haven't you? And why here?
The reason that I haven't done this, haven't actually done it, is because I wanted to do it here in this fabulous castle in Swords County, Dublin, and I just love this place. It's absolutely fantastic, beautiful. All the wood beams, all the stones. I think this was all hand built hundreds of years ago. Look at this
And
table.
what has you so nervous?
I don't know why I'm nervous. I don't know, but I'll get over it. I'll get past it.
So what's it all about? Why are we here? Did you normally go on about this mumbo jumbo? Gratitude.
Gratitude.
A lot of people don't know actually what gratitude is.
Okay. What is gratitude? Well, first of all, let's start off what being grateful is. Being grateful for me is a feeling. It's a feeling that you feel when something good happens to you, and you can express it. Easiest way is to just say thank you. Just say thank you to somebody.
Did you always practice gratitude?
Did I always practice gratitude? No.
When
I didn't.
did it start?
I would have started practicing being grateful in probably October, November of 2020.
And how come it was just then?
How come it was just then? Because I didn't know what being grateful was. I didn't know, and I had spent a life going around on a hamster wheel, so to speak, and not being in the present moment and looking at all the blessings that I had in my life to be actually grateful for. Never knew how to do it until I had lost everything in my life that I thought it would take to feel happy, but even when I had it all, I wasn't happy, and I had to lose it all to rebuild my life. And I believe that it began for me with practicing being grateful each and every day.
So when you say you lost everything, what do you mean by that?
Well, I ended up in the streets of Dublin homeless with nothing, no money, no savings, none of that type of stuff, in and out of homeless shelters. And
That must have been horrendous for you.
it was horrendous. It was horrendous. It was horrific. It took its toll on me emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically, all four. It really, really did. But I was blessed. I was blessed though that a charity called the Dublin Simon Community decided to take me in and took a chance on me, and they helped me to get in tune with my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, and helped me to try and figure out why I thought in the way I thought. And they helped me to really get into my feelings. I'm wondering, I began to figure out why I was feeling the way I was feeling. I began to figure out why I was acting the way I was acting. And they were really, really kind, caring, and compassionate towards me. And that's where I learned how to. It was my first.
Practice gratitude.
Yeah.
And learn what it meant.
Yeah, practice, the art of being grateful. And for me, gratitude encompasses an awful lot of things. Being grateful, being thankful, being appreciative, and expressing,
Being helpful maybe?
Being helpful, yeah. Being helpful is to other people, because when you're helpful to other people, they in turn will be grateful for the help that you give them.
Yeah. And how long were you there for?
I was there for 9 months. I was with them for 9 months. And the first thing I would do in the morning, I'd have my alarm set for 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd have a little breakfast, I'd have my
5
shower.
o'clock in the morning?
5 o'clock in the morning. Each and every day, 7 days a week.
Okay.
And I would get up, have a shower, have my breakfast, and then I could straight into expressing my gratitude for everything that I
But
have.
you're writing here in something, is that like some kind of a book or something?
Yeah, it's a gratitude journal with so many different things in it that I'm truly grateful for. You know, there's just
You've beautiful writing.
Just-
Do you teach that, or did you learn?
I had to learn it myself. No, nobody taught me how to write in the way that I write, and it was just I just like
Particularly
writing.
impressive there now.
Well, I like it, and you know, there could be
Just read a little extract for me.
a little extract. Okay, so I am truly grateful today to know that I am the one that is in control of my thoughts, my feelings, and my emotions.
That's very powerful.
And the reason that I wrote that down is because I would have spent most of my life allowing people outside of me to control my thoughts, my feelings, and my emotions. But I'm truly grateful today that I'm the one that's in control of them.
Very good.
So,
And
yeah.
I believe I heard from somebody that you actually make these journals for people.
I do, yeah. I make these journals for people, and this isn't one of the ones that I make, but the ones that I make are
Similar.
same type of paper. I customised them for people, and I think I've done about 25 of them so far. I think a few of them have gone off to the States,
Yeah.
Europe, United Kingdom, places like that.
And I believe you do gratitude jars.
I do. One of the things I make is as well, and gratitude jars. And the theory behind the gratitude jars is to consciously sit down and just write one or two things on a sheet of paper, put it into the gratitude jar, and I love
Is this
the
anybody that comes in?
Anybody.
It's not just yourself.
No, anybody. You know, anybody that comes into the apartment, they don't get out without writing something in the jar that they are grateful for. And I know lots of families, what they do is they will half an hour in the evening, they'll sit around the dinner table after dinner is done, and they go, right, let's feed the jar with gratitude. What are we grateful for today?
So I believe you're setting up a business maybe with this.
I don't know if I'm going to put it, a business around gratitude, but one of my goals is, it's actually my primary goal, is to teach as many people around the world how to be grateful and practice being grateful for everything that they have in their life. And one of the great things about gratitude is that the more you are grateful for the things that you currently have, the more things, the more people, the more places, the more things show up in your life to be grateful for. So what you appreciates, in other words, it gets bigger.
I was in my local coffee shop the other day and I saw a gratitude jar.
You seen the gratitude jar in the local coffee shop? Yeah. And the reason
I know they put their books out and stuff, but it was an added feature that was actually quite nice.
Yeah, and one of the things that I love about my local coffee shop is that I go down there and I'm, writing this or writing something else, but I'm always writing in there, and they always let me stay there for as long as I want. And I just thought, that it would be nice for people that are sitting in there to look at this jar and
No,
possibly.
what gave you the idea was the books, was it? First? They do where you can take a book and put it back, is it?
Yeah, well, they do have this, they have a whole bookshelf. Now, there isn't a huge amount of books in it, and I've donated a couple of my own books to it, but people like to sit in there, chill out, relax, and I thought the gratitude jar would be a nice addition, give people something to think about, and as well as that, give back to the coffee shop as a way of a thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna have to kind of wrap this up now, so I know what you'd like to say.
No, I'm truly grateful for you asked me to do this, and
So, if somebody wants to start? How did they start gratitude?
That's a really good question. If somebody wants to start,
Can it be from the smallest thing to the biggest?
to the biggest of things,
Okay.
from the littlest of things, easiest way to start being grateful. And for some people, being grateful, it can feel a little bit awkward because it's what it is stopping. Like from the moment you wake up in the morning, this is the easiest way to start. Pause when you wake up in the morning and think about all of the things that you are grateful for. You know, thank you for my lovely bed that I slept in last night that allowed me to dream and sit and be and rest. Thank you for the wooden floors that allows me to put my feet on, to keep my feet warm.
You see, I wouldn't think of it that way when you say it like that.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to start.
Because it starts with a small bit on your left side and then it becomes a big on your right side.
And it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So listen, Linda, thank you for that. And
now, have you got a page or that people can?
Yeah, well, on Facebook we have a thing called Cultivating Attitude with Gratitude, and on Instagram we call it Let Gratitude Be Delight. And currently working on a YouTube page as well, and sure we might even give TikTok a bash and see how far it goes. But that's my mission, is to help as many people as possible around the world to begin to practice being grateful. And what we practice at, we become really